Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the Minister for her statement, but I have to say it's not good enough. I've tried to get a briefing on this, and clearly the reason I haven't been able to is there's not much to see here. Over 12 months ago, I raised this in the chamber, here in the Assembly, and I was shot down. We could have been so much further ahead by now. 6 months ago, we sought the call on the government to introduce coercive control legislation and provide that protection and support for victims. The government watered it down, calling itself to consult and develop a review and come back to us with a timeline for legislation, which she's done. But what a disappointment the result of this work has been. I cannot believe that Labor think that we should wait at least another 9 months for it to progress legislation that could have and should have already been in place. The Minister has the story of someone who has said how insidious this is, and yet she's happy to say to that person, well, you need to wait another 9 months until we can do something. It is a disappointment for the people who are already affected by coercive control and domestic and family violence. I understand there are groups that need help and education with this. We could have been so much further along, and as I said last time I chatted about this, we must do hard things in this place. We cannot hide from difficult things. It's disappointing for the people and organisations who invest their time, their money, energy, hearts and souls into supporting these people, and I thank those frontline workers for everything that they do. It's disappointing for the police who want to help those at risk but don't have the powers to do so. It's disappointing for us, those that know coercive control, what it feels like to live in the situation with domestic and family violence is horrible. And it is a disappointment for those of us who know and believe that we can make a difference and cannot understand why this government is ignoring every opportunity to do the right thing. Even last weekend, I spoke to a Labor MP from another jurisdiction, and she was shocked that a progressive government like the ACT has dragged their heels on criminalising coercive control. The ACT has not bothered to adopt one of the proven tools that helps protect people at risk of violence. They will be shocked by this statement and shocked by how little has been achieved in 6 months, and shocked that Labor is happy to wait for another 9 months before they act, and I'm sick of it. I've heard coercive control described as intimate terrorism. When everything you love about that person and possibly everything you hate about yourself is used to control everything you do for someone else's pleasure. Mr. Speaker, coercive control breaks down a person till they no longer recognise themselves. They no longer know how to fight for themselves to get out of this situation. It is an insidious trauma. And the news today is those living through this have another 9 months to wait. Well, I'm sick of it. I am sick of waiting. I am sick of the grandstanding, the hypocrisy, excuses. We have waited long enough for the Minister to get her act together. We will not wait any longer, Mr. Speaker. If you're unwilling to act and step aside, I'm willing to do the work. So in the next sitting week, I will introduce coercive control legislation, and I will take it to a vote in December. I will work with anyone and any party, any organisation who wants to work with me on getting this done. It is too important for us to sit back and wait for this government to realise that protecting local families should be its #1 priority. They have waited long enough. We will not keep them waiting any longer. Thank you.